What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Hello? Hello? What's good? Y'all. What's good, Trey Things? Girl, salute to you, salute to you. What's good? What's good? How was y'all Thanksgiving? Mine was great. I can't complain. I had a blast. Yes, I did. I had a blast. Yes, I did. I ate, still eating some of that, and about to be done with it, you know? Working on some more food now, but yeah. My Thanksgiving was great. How y'all doing? What's going on today? I know it's kind of, well, it's not late. It just seemed late. Weather all jacked up and cold and everything, you know? I'm like, I'm chilling. I'm chilling, chilling. Girl, the strangest thing happened, girl. The strangest thing happened, you know? The strangest thing happened. The strangest thing happened. If y'all don't believe God is real, trust me. When I tell y'all this dang on story, it might make some of y'all non-believers believers, boo. For real, it freaked the hell out of me though. But when it happened, yours was good. Oh, okay, that's good. That's what's up. That's what's up. Getting ready for one more holiday. Dang on Christmas now, you know. One more to go. And I can't wait till they all are well. Actually, not really one more, because now we got New Year's right behind that, and that's gonna be another delay on everything. Everybody gonna be off, you know, all that old bull crap. But depending on what day it fall on, I don't know. I hope I be off that day though, cause I know I'm working through all these holidays right now. You know, working through all these holidays. Yeah. So anyway, good night, Anna. Good night. Hello, Jeremy. How are you? Salute, salute to everybody coming in. Salute. Make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all can. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna take much. You know. Just support the channel by doing that, you know, since y'all can't do it no other way, you know. That's not asking much. Well, Jeremy, you don't have a picture on there, and then I don't know you like that, you know, so we got to do better, you know. I don't just give people with avatars like that, you know. I don't know you, you know, and there's so much backdooring and so much buffoonery on YouTube till you cannot trust no one right now, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of moderators get fired all the time, you know, so we're not even trying to do that. But no, I mean, it's fine, but I'm glad you asked that. But, you know, you have to get a picture up and then I have to start seeing your face, you know. I have to just, you know, it's a whole lot go with it, you know. But salute to you. Get your picture up and take that J off, you know, and, you know, get familiar, you know, with the page and stuff like that. You know, so I've been having one moderator for a long time, you know, so it's all good with that one, you know. I would like to add more, but I'm not into all that old, you know, stuff that be going on, you know. And then I'm the type of person, I don't trust everybody, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust everybody, so, you know, I don't really just mess with everybody like that, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't finna give it out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? So that's why y'all just see one on here. And she's been doing a great and awesome job, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. You know, maybe in the near future, you know, I may add some, you know, but, you know, I'm very picky and I'm very particular, you know. So it just won't happen like that, you know. And with just something about trade things, you know, I don't know, you know, that connection was just there, you know. I saw the realness in her and stuff like that, you know. So it's all good, you know. So I'm looking for, you know, loyalty, you know, loyalty and, you know, no backdooring, no crossing and all that. Okay, let me get you out of here. Let me show you what you talking about. You's a clown. Let me put you, actually, I'm gonna hide you from the channel because you's a clown. Now you won't be able to say nothing. You know, we don't have time for all that. Right now, we're gonna keep the energy smooth and we're gonna keep the energy great, you know? We're not worrying about, you know, miserable people, that don't have nothing better to do but to troll on the internet all day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really moved by it at all. Thank you, John Lowe. I'm not moved by anything like that, because when people attack other people, those people are usually miserable, and misery loves company, and I'm not going to stoop to, his level or her level or whatever the hell it is. I'm not going to, do that. I'm not into all that no more. Now, if I had to get down and dirty with you, yeah. If you keep poking the bear, boo, keep poking the bear. It's gonna attack, So, but right now, that's not even my energy no more. And I can drag you through the mud. I can do all that. I can drag you through the mud, all up and down. The dang on streets. But what good is it doing me? Me getting upset. I got bigger things to focus on. So it's okay. Everybody not happy, and that's fine. But me going back and forth with you is a waste of my time. I'm just put you in time out, and then you won't be able to come in. Go make you another page, do whatever you gotta do, go through the process. So it's okay. But anyway, God is good. God is good. And like I said, my little story, it may, make some people that don't believe again, I don't know, but I know, you just talking about, oh man, for what's the problem with you now? Are you ready to be timed out also? Are you ready to be timed out? Because we can time you out too. That's what the tool is for, you know. I know y'all probably, didn't have no Thanksgiving dinner. Y'all didn't have no family to kick it with for Thanksgiving. So we just gonna, kindly remove you, boo. I'm gonna keep my energy way up high, boo. I'm not stooping down to stupidity, boo. Because, those people are miserable, you know. And, I just don't have the time or the energy for it. I got bigger and better things to focus on than scratching with somebody I don't even know. I don't know you from Adam. I don't care to know you. I don't love you, you know. So you can leave this earth today or tomorrow. I won't shed a tear. Just that simple. So why get worked up? You know? Thank you, Black. Thank you, Black. 463, So, we got to bring in the new year, baby, doing new things. We can't bring in the new year going through the same old stuff. And this is why people are not elevating and growing in life. And they're staying stagnant because their main focus is on buffoonery and bullcrap. You know? I'm not gonna let you attack me. I'm gonna get you gone, but I don't have the energy for that. I'm leaving all that back in past years, 2025. I'm not entertaining it. Whatever your beef is with me, whatever your strife is with me, that's fine. You know, I'm not saying I'm gonna be liked by everybody, and that's fine. But find you some business, get you some business. Everything's gonna be all right. Yeah, just get them gone quick, just like that. See how simple that was? Just snatch you up like Pac-Man. You ever played that Pac-Man game? You just eating up them damn monsters. That's what's happening right now. The energy, baby, I'm telling you, Satan is on the rise right now. And his little minions is out, So, but it's all good. Y'all keep coming with all your attacks. Do it. I love it, boo. Because that lets me know I'm doing something. That lets me know I am doing something. That lets me know people is miserable. Well, baby, hey, whatever you say, and I'm going to get you gone too because you's a clown, boo. All right? It's a lot of clowns up in here tonight. Oh my God, Jesus. Let's get that clown gone too. Oh Lord, Jesus. Thanksgiving, baby. Thanksgiving done brought up all the demons, huh? Thanksgiving, y'all family didn't call y'all this Thanksgiving? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, baby. Okay? So now you will not be able to do anything, okay? For a little bit, all right? you would not be able to do anything for a little bit, you know? A lot of y'all just miserable and need to find Christ, boo. Find Christ, baby. Okay? That's what you can do. Because you're not going to upset me and you're not going to take me there. You know, you're not going to take me through there. Take me through there. No, we're not doing it. Okay? So who's next? Who's next? Because we're going to just kindly, eliminate you, boo. We got plenty of missiles, boo. Okay? So, well, y'all come on. All right? They ain't got nothing better to do, you know? But anyway, so, like last week, I was in the shower, and then getting ready for work, took my little morning shower about, 4 a.m. or whatever. And then, the bathroom, I had the water all nice and hot and everything, girl. So when I got out the shower, my whole mirror was smoked up. The bathroom mirror was smoked up, but not only was it smoked up, it had some weird writing on the mirror. Now picture you, and mind you, the mirror was clean, like it's been untouched, okay? Baby, guess what it had on the mirror? God will do it. Okay? I don't know if y'all can see it on here though. Y'all probably can't see it because this light. Y'all probably can't see it. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I took a picture of it. Anyway, it said God will do it with an exclamation mark there, and I'm like, it spooked the hell out of me now. When I draw the dang on shower curtain back, I see my whole mirror smoked up, and it's talking about God will do it, written on it. So I'm freaking out. Like, look, God, I know you're real, and you ain't got to freak me out like this here right now. You do not have to do that, okay? So anyway, that freaked me out. But that lets me know, God is near, boo. He's near and he's watching. And, after that mirror cleared up, I took a picture of it, and then the mirror went back like squeaky clean. So I'm like looking at the mirror like, looking like real, trying to observe the mirror, and then I'm constantly smoking my dang on bathroom out trying to get that mirror to smoke out again. The mirror would not do that again, no matter how hot I get that bathroom. It was like a one-time occurrence, but it freaked me the heck out. So if y'all don't think God is real, boo, yes, he's real. He is real, you know, and this is something that really touched me. I'm like, God, I said, God, don't you ever scare me like that. I'm in the bathroom, but God not gonna put no more on you than you can bear. So I'm like, God, don't ever do that to me. I know you real. You done proved to me so many times. You done showed me so many times. You know what I'm saying? That you real. So don't spook me out like that, boo. Don't do it. So it freaked me the hell out. So every day I get out the shower, I'm looking at the dang on mirror like, okay, I want it to happen again. I want it to happen again. I cannot get that mirror to smoke out for love of money, okay? So y'all tell me what y'all think that was. And right now, that mirror is squeaky clean, and I'm looking like trying to see if there's any writing smeared on there, nothing, squeaky clean, okay? Yeah, girl, just get them dummies up out of here, girl, because Satan got his people too, and his followers. That's these miserable people. I don't know what their problem is, but it's all good. It's all good. I already know how the game go on here. YouTube is full of bunch of haters, backdoors, liars, and cheaters. You know, and a bunch of miserable people that life ain't going nowhere. They have no direction in life. You know, they didn't wake up. They didn't thank God for waking them up. They just think they just woke up. You know. They have nothing to be grateful for, nothing to be thankful for. They have no life. And I get it. I understand it. It's okay. You know. It's a lot of people running around like that. But until you find Christ and find God, boo, nothing's ever gonna change. You're gonna forever be a miserable soul. And one thing I will not let no one do is steal my joy. I would not do it. You know, I would not do it. You know, this is why I stay solo and dolo because I have zero tolerance for bull crap. Yeah, it's good to see me on camera. I know I told you I was gonna get on camera soon. I told y'all. You just had to give me a little time. But you know, y'all people still with the same old stuff. Nothing's gonna change. You know, but you're gonna see me in a calm state. Cause you know why? I have God on my side, boo. And God is about love and peace. He's not about drama. He's not about confusion, you know? So I'm not gonna let nobody take me off of what I got going on. Cause I know who I praise and worship, okay? And it's not human beings. It's not human beings, fool. Okay? Y'all didn't wake me up this morning. Cause y'all don't have the ability to do that. Okay? You didn't even wake yourself up this morning. Okay? But did you give thanks? No. First thing you can do is get online and troll because you're miserable. You can't even show your face or nothing, you know? So it's okay, you know? But I'm not going to go there with nobody because you know what? I learned to know that words do not hurt me. You can say whatever, it does not hurt me. It's not stopping my life. It ain't doing nothing. Your words not doing nothing. Okay? So this is the side that you're gonna see. Now see the other side you don't want to see. And the other side I don't want you to see. I don't even want to go there to the other side because I left that side behind me. Because that side only gets you in trouble. Okay? So I'm not dealing with that side no more because that side is the devil. So the devil wants you to get all worked up. He wants you to get all frustrated, you know, go off, do this, do something stupid, and now you got handcuffs on you. You know, you sitting behind bars in prison right now because you let the enemy set you up for no reason. As long as nobody touching me physically, harming me, baby, you can say whatever you want. I don't even have road rage on the road no more because I'm just done with all that. You want to get over? I'm going too slow. Look, let me just get over. Back then, I'd be blowing them down and flipping them off. But what good is it doing me? You know, you want to go ahead, go. Go. All right? Hey, I'll get over the next lane, boo. Maybe you got a medical emergency. I don't know. Family emergency. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to let you get over. You know? So sometimes you just have to learn to grow and develop. You know? You don't want to keep being the same old you. I don't want to be the same old me I was, you know, with a lot of cussing, a lot of negative talk, a lot of, you know, I don't want to do it. I'm just done with that lifestyle, boo. You know? And I'm not going to let minions drag me down. I'm just not going to do it, you know, because I choose not to, you know. It's all my choice. It's not nobody's choice. Nobody made me do nothing. Nobody made me crack somebody upside the head. Nobody made me do the fool on somebody. No, I let their actions make me react, and now I got to pay the consequences for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not worth it on my end no more. You know, I done been there and been locked up, been to jail. You know, fighting charges, doing this. It's not even worth it to me. You know, it's not. Who want to be sitting in prison? Who want to be sitting in prison? You know, so I just have to learn to grow and develop, boo. You know, and some people never, never, ever grow and develop. You know, they just want to keep the negative energy flowing, flowing, flowing in their lives, boo. You don't have to like me because it's not benefiting me you liking me. And I'd rather have one real one than 100 fake ones any day. I'd rather have one real one than 100 fake ones hanging around me, claiming to be my friend and all that. No, I'm okay being alone. I'm okay. Because I don't need the fake love, the fake friendship. Okay? See, a lot of y'all got to have a whole crowd of people. Y'all got to have an army of people for y'all to be happy. And that's the difference between you and me. So I'm not moved by nobody's words because I don't have a problem in no areas of my life. Okay? I don't have a problem keeping a man nor getting one. I don't have problems in those areas. I don't have problem at all. My problem is people. But I choose not to let people be my problem because I remove myself away from negative people. Best thing for me to do. Even when I'm at work and I get upset, let me go. Let me get on up out of here. Because I don't want to be taken there, do something or say something, and then I'm out the door. So I have to check myself in all areas of life. Not just on here, social media. Social media is life, period. I got to check myself because I know me. When I go there, yeah, somebody going to jail or under the damn dirt, in the dirt. So I don't go there. I just chill. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know, I'm not paying for nobody like me at all. I don't care. Because ain't nobody feed me. Ain't nobody put no money in my pocket. I get up and go to work every goddamn day, boo. Okay? I go to work every day, boo. Okay? I'm not just laying around wasting life and thinking something gonna fall in my damn lap, boo. I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. You know? No, I'm gonna go out and get it. So if I gotta go to work and get it, I gotta go to work and get it. You know? But hey, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna let y'all take me there. Because I already know I do the food. I have done the food. So but guess who pay the consequences in the end? I don't need your friendship. I don't need your love. I don't need nothing from you. I don't need nothing from you. All I need is respect. All I need is the respect, boo. Okay? So you can keep your little comments or whatever to yourself. Because, see, I don't know how you look to even throw shots at you, first of all. So, hey, you cheating. You cheating. That's what I call it. You ain't real. You know? Give me something to look at so I can know who I'm fighting up against, first of all. That's why I said there's no sense in me wasting my time with it. You know? Get my nerves worked up and blocking my blessings. It's a lot of miserable people on here. You know? So if y'all don't think God is real, he is real. Because like I said, I ain't got to lie about nothing. One thing I'm going to do is tell the dang on truth. That was on my mirror when I got out of the shower one day, okay? I don't know what day that was, but I took a picture of it. That was, I think that was last Sunday. Maybe last Sunday. Not last Sunday, the Sunday before. The Sunday after that, yeah, before that. So I know God real, so I'm getting away from all that negativity, boo. You can roll with Satan, ride with Satan, do all you can with him, and see where you end up in the end, and see who lasts the longest, boo. I don't have the energy for it. I'm gonna focus my energy on positivity. You know what I'm saying? I'm not focusing my energy on who like me or trying to do this or do that so somebody can like me. No, cause I don't care. That's not my main focus. It will never be my main focus. I'm not no follower. I've never been a follower. Never been, never will be. I go my way, y'all go your way. So right now, it's time out for all that stuff y'all got going on, boo. But it's okay if that's the life you want to keep living, It's okay. But I'm not that girl to be doing that, boo. And when I saw this on my mirror, when I got out the dang on shower and drew my dang on shower curtain back, and I see God would do it on my dang on window, boo, on my mirror, you tell me God is not real? Yes, He is, boo. It freaked the heck out of me. And I never thought that would ever happen to me. And I told God, don't do that ever again because it freaked me out to see all this writing because I'm looking all around like, is somebody in here or what? You know? And I'm like, no, ain't nobody in here. The doors lock, everything. You know what I'm saying? So how did this writing get on the dang on mirror? God would do it. And now the mirror's squeaky clean. And now I can't even get it to come back. I can't get my mirror to smoke up like that again. So don't sit here and tell me nothing, boo. Because I know God got his hands on me. I know he do. I'm just sharing my story. Just sharing my story. Maybe God wanted me to let y'all know, hey, this is what happened to me. 4 o'clock in the morning. Taking a shower, getting ready for work. But that's the time I be up, baby, early. I don't be sleep. I be up early. 4 in the dang on morning. Take my shower, head on out, get dressed and head on out, boo. And that freaked me the heck out. You know? Just imagine. You pull your dang on shower curtain back and you see all this writing all along your goddamn on mirror. Saying God would do it. Yeah, he was sending me a message. Yes, he was. Yes, he was sending me a message, girl. Yes, he was. And I told him, don't ever do that again because you don't have to prove you real to me because I know you're real. You didn't show me you was real. You done brought my dog from his last leg, but I thought he was dying. They said my dog had testicular cancer, 5, 6 years ago. He's still here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. God is, good. He's awesome. You know, he has done a lot of things, and not just that. He done brought my dog back to me numerous of times. When he done ran away, got away from me and all that, and I found my dog. You know what I'm saying? So, and one time, my dog was, I don't know what the heck happened. But I was over there at that other place, and, something had happened, and my dog was like, like he was just out of there, something like crying to God, like God, no, but I'm saying, Lecca, that's my baby. I've been having this dog 12 years, you know what I'm saying? So even though he's a pest, but I was like pleading to God, baby, that dog snapped back just like that, you know what I'm saying? When I thought my dog was gone. So God has done amazing things to me to show me he's real, boo. Okay, so I don't know why he sent me a message, but he said he would do it. And whatever that is. So I just asked him to lead, guide, and direct my steps. And I'm moving away from negative people and negative energy. And that go from man, chick, child. It don't matter who it is. I can't do you. If you ain't on the same waveform that I'm on, I can't do you. And I'm not gonna do you. So, I don't know what the message was, but all I know is real. Yes, I did move. Yes, I did move. Yes, I did move. Yep. I got away from that other little situation, you know what I'm saying? Because that was like, crazy, crazy work, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I did. hmm Yeah, finally got away from there, sometimes you feel like you just stuck, you know what I'm saying? Stuck, and sometimes you just got to throw in the towel on some situation. But, look, I was there 18 months. I was there 18 months, you know what I'm saying? But, sometimes, you just get tired of the same old stagnancy, Like, okay, you get tired of the same bull crap, You're like, okay, it's time for me to go. Let me, make my game plan, you know? But I couldn't, tell him I was leaving, which I did tell him, I was going to move, blah, blah, but I guess he didn't think fat meat was greasy, But no, I gave you 18 months. So I'm not gonna do it. So I had to move away from that, on my own, doing my own thing, peace of mind, I don't need the extra stress of a relationship. I don't need none of that drama. I don't need it right now in my life. You know what I'm saying? Right now is my time to focus on me. I don't need no man telling me, this, that, stressing me the hell out. You know what I'm saying? Behind dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? So When I did move, I made sure he was gone to work because I don't need him acting a fool. You know, so because when I told him that last time, I said, look, making all these damn plans and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving, oh, we'll be cooking and blah blah. You know, no, but we're not doing all of that. We're not doing nothing for Thanksgiving. We're not doing nothing for Christmas. We're not doing nothing for New Year. You know what I'm saying? So, but I guess he didn't think fat meat was greasy. But sometimes you got to show people. So I just took off like that. And when he got there, boo, I was gone. I'm done. I just threw in the towel. You know, threw in the towel. I'm tired. I'm tired, boo. Tired. And see me, when I'm in a relationship, I'm in it. I stood there for 18 damn months. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know, ain't nothing changing, you know? The mindset is just not there. You know what I'm saying? The things you focusing on is not the things that I'm focusing on in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm focusing on growing and development, and you know, it ain't all materialistic because that's not the main thing. Because you can't take none of that stuff with you. My main focus is building up treasures in heaven, because none of this stuff we can't take with us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need the stress. I don't need the headache. I don't need the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I don't need, you know, just a whole bunch of buffoonery. You know what I'm saying? So my time to myself, be alone. You know, I don't need no man. I don't need nothing right now. I just want peace. Peace in my life. That's it. Peace, and that's going to bring me closer to God, because even when I was trying to get myself right and close to God, which, you know, I was still living in sin too. So, you know, I was like, I got to get out of sin too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, God be convicting me all kind of ways. You know, got to get up out of sin, you know. Ain't nothing gonna go right, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, God, just make the way, pave the way for me to do it, you know what I'm saying? Because I already know this is not it. I'm not finna marry him, you know. He can talk marriage all day, all night, till his eyes turn blue, you know. But no, you know. So I know you probably heard him, you know, come back from work and you know, me and the dog gone, you know. But hey, so things happen when you're not performing and doing right, you know. And look, I'm a dedicated girl, you know. I was there with you 18 months, you know. But did you try to, you know, change the situation? You know, did you try? You know, you was just happy, you know, with a bum living lifestyle, you know. So I'm not gonna do all that, you know. I already, you know, did that way too long. You know, I already did that way too long, you know, and that's not gonna make me happy at all. You know, it's gonna depress me every day, you know. So you have to leave those type of people where they are, you know, because I don't need a man just for a warm body and just to stay stagnant in life, and we're not growing and we're not developing, you know. And I don't need you waiting on me to make things happen in that area, you know what I'm saying? So no, I left his tail right there, boo. You want to be in the slums, stay in the slums, boo. I, I I'm all slummed out. Stay in the slums, baby. You know? But no, but can I move with you? No, you're not moving with me. No, you're not. You know, but I guess he didn't think it was real. You know, he didn't think it was real till it was really real. But it was warning before destruction, because I told you, you know, look, time is running out. But I didn't want to get too, you know, be on it too much, so I kind of like laid back, because my homegirl's like, girl, do not tell that ninja nothing, because I'm saying these ninjas will murk you these days, boo. These ninjas is homicidal and suicidal. And I said, you know what, you're right. I'm not going to say nothing, because I said, when I said that last time, it's like he was kind of getting agitated, you know what I'm saying, by it. You know what I'm saying? No, why you don't want me to leave? We not working out. Why you want me to stay? And some I'm not happy in, you know? And, you know, you lucky I stayed here 18 months, which, you know what I'm saying? Shit. But no, we're not going to do that, boo. Time has run out, you know? Then you boring, you don't want to do nothing, you know? Everything's a problem. You know, if you got a problem with me, I'm going to just solve all your problems and remove myself from the situation. You know, I'm going to let somebody else deal with that problem, you know? I'm not going to be wasting no more time. I'm not going to go into 2026 with the same situation. I'm not going to do it. You know, no. I'd rather just be alone. You know, I'd rather just be alone. So, yeah, this is where I'm at right now, you know, and I'm happy and I'm at peace, you know. I don't have nobody to, you know, argue with and go back and forth with over nothing, you know. It's mainly over nothing, you know. And then, you know, most men looking for a servant, you know. And he's one of them kind. I'm not your servant. Yeah, I cook, I clean, I do all that, but I'm not your servant. Totally your servant. But you have to do something too, other than just going to work and coming home and pressing goddamn suits and want me to do everything. No, that stuff plays out, boo. It's got to be, it's got to be, baby, look, you do, I do, you know what I'm saying? Wash a dish, do something, you know what I'm saying? Do something, help out, I'm cooking, wash a dish, help me out. I'm working just like you. I got to get up too, just like you got to get up. Yeah, you may work 7 days a week. I work 5 days a week. So what? But help me out too. So when I started seeing that, you're looking for a servant, boo. I'm not your servant, and I don't mind serving my mate or my man, but he has to be 100. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't mind. I don't feel like I'm just wasting my time serving some bull crap. You know what I'm saying? So no. And we have not been in communication. I don't want to talk to him. I'm done with him because I told him I'm done with you, boo. When I leave, I'm done. This is not it. It will never be it. I'm not complaining about anything, and I must tell you one thing. I'm about to complain your butt in time out. Bye bye. All right. 24 hours. Get on up out of here. Ain't nobody complaining about anything. I'm just letting everybody know that, I am no longer where I was and I'm on my own. So where's that complaining at? Where's that complaining when you got someone that's not working with you, they're working against you? What's complaining if you got somebody want to live a bum lifestyle and you're not willing to live a bum lifestyle? Where's that complaining at? Help me understand, baby. You know? And if you're not in that person's shoes, then, you don't even know what you're talking about because you're not the person there in that situation dealing with it. You on the outside looking in. I'm not complaining about nothing because everything I was complaining about, I got rid of it right quickly. Okay, so I ain't got nothing to complain about no more. Yeah, a few months ago, yeah, I was complaining about the situation at hand. Every dang on thing was a problem. Okay, so no, boo, I'm not complaining now because I don't have nothing to complain about because I'm solving all my problems, man problems, all that bull crap. Because I don't need one. I could sleep a night alone every night and don't even think about one. Because right now, it's just too scary out here to even deal with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Things don't work out, then, you just spinning your wheels. Yeah, if you don't like the conversation, go somewhere else. You know? Go somewhere else and talk about somebody else's life. Because everybody talking about their own lives, what's going on, who's screwing who did this. Okay, I mean, what? What's going on different out, what? Anything else happened that I didn't know about? Maybe I slept on it, you know? It's just so simple. I mean, to just go scroll up. I mean, I be on here. I just scroll up. I don't like it. I'm not going to be on there just, talking crazy to people and stuff like that because what good is that going to do me? So you're free to go somewhere else and you're going to hear the same thing. Who's screwing who left who. What's different? It's just not no bickering back and forth because I ain't got no ops. I ain't got nobody beef with. Maybe if I had some ops and, we can get on here on the panel and we can go toe to toe, maybe maybe I have that support, but hey, it is what it is because guess what? I'm not looking for the support because God has been supporting me when nobody else did, you know? He the one supported me, So, yeah, it's a calm channel and this is not what people is looking for. They're looking for the rah-rah, the rah-rah, the rawness. And you will not get it here because I'm not vibing off of that waveform anymore. Now, you had called me a few years ago, 3, 4 years ago, you would be all kind of every name but the child of God right now. But see, every time I do something wrong, God convicts me. Every time I do something wrong, I think about burning in hell forever. So I'm constantly getting convicted about everything I do. So I'm moving the way God want me to move. What would God do? Would he sit here and argue with these people? Or would you sit here and waste your energy and let them take you down and bring you down? What would God do? Remove yourself from the situation. And that's just life, period. Relationships, if it ain't working, remove yourself from the situation and don't be so quick to jump in nothing. You got to give everything time. You hear me? Because a leopard don't change his stripes at all. You know, some people just, they going to be who they are. But, you know, y'all can go do the rah-rah, the rah-rah, all that mess, you know. When they get some content going on, what's going on? Sean G getting out, talking about murking a bunch of folks. What? That what y'all want to hear? Y'all want to hear Sean G recording, you know? What? What do y'all want to hear? Who Sean G screwing? Who Sean G beefing with? How many days Sean G got left? All the Sean G ops. What y'all think gonna happen? Come on, let's spark it up. This what y'all want. What y'all think's gonna happen when Sean G get out of prison? Do you think he gonna stand on business and bust some people across the head? Do y'all think he gonna really stand on business and do what they say he gonna do? Or y'all think he just capping? Cause he said, "Who? Everybody speaking on my name. You're gonna have to stand on it." So we just counting the days down now to see what Sean G's gonna do when he get out. We're gonna see if some people gonna start disappearing. You know. So hey, this is what y'all want to hear. This is what y'all want to hear, right? So how many days left do Sean G have left? I know it was 20 something days. We ought to be to day 19 now, right? And he's coming out and he's going to make all these people that's been having his name in their mouth stand on business. So we're going to see what's going to happen. I am on the edge of my seat waiting to see. Yeah, I be in the bushes. I know what's going on. I ain't never sleep. Sleep. Anybody know how many days left now? So we count down. Start counting down. You know? Did Sean G murk Hector? I mean, hey, what? Oh, now y'all quiet now, right? Oh, y'all quiet. But this is what y'all want, right? Y'all want to talk about that street stuff, right? That hood stuff, right? Let's talk about it. How many days he got left? Some of y'all might don't know him. It's all Mo3 related, all that stuff with the Mo3 sector and, all this and all that. What? This is what y'all want? How many people Sean G coming to get? Who took Hector out? Do CC got the recording? I mean, what's going on? I mean, this what y'all want, right? Do y'all think she got the recording? Do y'all think she's gonna put the knife in his back, put the dagger in his back? Huh? Oh, y'all quiet now? But this what y'all want, right? Y'all want that hood street news, huh? Y'all want me to feed the streets, right? Well, let's feed the damn streets. Let's feed the streets. When is the recording going to be released? We are waiting too. I'm waiting too. Or is it just, something to just, keep him scared, maybe I back off before I get lined up on this body. I know I done pillow talk and talk too much to people, and word is out. What's going on with that? How many days? I can't wait till he touches down. I can't wait till he touches down, boo. I can't wait because this is what people want to hear. Sean G, Sean G. He come to stand on business, boo. Y'all better move, start moving, start running, start hiding, because I'm hearing, baby, he is not playing no games. And he's coming to stand on business if you spoke on him in any kind of way. So they going to try anything in their power to keep that ninja in prison. They going to put a body on him. They going to put a body on him. Yeah, he did it. Just to keep him off the streets. Because allegedly, he's supposed to be a dangerous man. So, hey, How many days do we have left? It should be, I mean, last week was what, 29, 25, 23 days left? We ought to be, he ought to be knocking at somebody's door, showing up soon, right? Is the video going to be released? Do y'all think CC have the video? Do y'all think CC have Sean G by the balls? This what y'all want, right? Y'all want that drama. Y'all want that raw and uncut drama, huh? Or do y'all think she just pulling his leg? Which one is it? Nobody know how many days he got left? I know y'all be in the bushes. Y'all ain't heard nothing. Y'all should say something. We done lost track of the days now. We don't know when he getting out now. I don't know if it's 19 days or we at day 18. This what y'all want, right? Who Sean G screwing? Who Sean G had? What Sean G did when he was out? Right? This was going on right now on YouTube, right? Oh, y'all quiet. Cat got y'all tongue now. Can't please y'all. I want to know, when is Sean G touching down? So people can start preparing. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. See, y'all talk a good game, but y'all ain't really ready for it. You want to spark up some stuff. But now, Cat got your tongue. You ain't got nothing to say. Y'all know what's going on in these streets, boo. These YouTube streets. We all know what we are waiting for. We know who's the talk of the internet right now. This man is coming home, and he's coming to wreak havoc. Allegedly. Okay? So y'all want to talk about that, or y'all want to talk about the birds and the bees and the trees? It don't matter to me at all. I know a little bit about it, but I don't know much. It ain't nothing for me to be diving deep up into it, because I really don't care. I really don't care who's coming home, how they getting home, or how they got what they got. I don't care. Y'all worried about it. Y'all worried about it. Y'all fixated on it. I'm bored. I may tune in, feed my ears a little bit, but no, never that. So nobody don't know nothing, right? Well, y'all do y'all research and y'all holler back at me. Let me know something. Spread the news. Since we can't talk about nothing positive, that's right. Don't give a damn. That's what I'm saying. Nobody really gives a damn. Is he gonna feed any of our pockets when he touches down? So why should we give a damn? Why should we focus our attention on it? Why should we feed it all the energy? I don't give a darn who coming home, how they coming home, or if they go back. That's them people business. I don't give a darn about it because it's not benefiting me. And I'm really not even trying to be involved in no street drama, garbage, and bullcrap. I don't have the energy for it. You know, I don't have the energy for it, and there's too many people touching on it. You know, I don't give a darn about nothing but me, myself, and what I got going on right now at this point in time in my life. I don't care about Mary, Susie, Ann, Carrie, John, Jack, Jill, Jane. I'm focusing on what I got going on. Cause see, if I waste my time and spend too much time focusing on what somebody else got going on, then I'ma be lacking. And I can't lack. I can't lack. So we got to figure out our priorities. Yeah, it's entertainment. It's all that. It's all that. But is it your main focus? No. I gotta get up in the morning for work. I don't give a damn about that ninja getting out. He ain't my ops. He ain't the boogeyman to me. So why should I be dipping my nose in this damn business? I don't know. And I'm not getting paid to research it. I'm not getting paid to research it. See, we have to learn and know what to focus on and what not to focus on. I wouldn't give a darn about nothing going on in these YouTube streets. Because you see, I disappeared 90 days and didn't give a rat's tail. Because I got things to focus on and I got to get me right. Because if I ain't right, everything going to be jacked up. You know? So my main focus is me. I ain't giving a darn about who's screwing who got this, what STD everybody's spreading around, you know, what packages they got. I don't give a rat's tail. This is the Satan's world. This is Satan's world. And this is who everybody's going to follow. And Satan going to take them all straight to the pits of hell if they don't change their life. But we all got a chance, you know. But that ain't my main focus. I don't care. As long as nobody is physically touching me and harming me, you can say anything out your mouth. You can call me any word but the child of God. I don't care. Words don't hurt me. Okay? So y'all can scroll on back over there and see what's going on. Get the latest news, you know. Go over there where they scratching and fighting. You know, I don't have time. See, tomorrow's my last off day. You know, my last off day. I don't have time for it. And one thing about it, God said resist the enemy and he will flee. So I'm not paying for people to like me. I'm not paying for validation. I don't live life, boo. Okay? Y'all have not lived life. You know, and a lot of y'all probably won't even get to where I'm at right now. You know? So everybody have a choice in this world. You can choose to, or you can choose not to, boo. You don't have to rock with me. It's fine. I'm going to keep getting up, going to work, doing what I got to do to make my life better and great. I'm not here to please people. I'm not a people pleaser no more. Because the more you please people, the more they kick you square in your butt. The more you please them, the more they stab you in the back. They become your worst enemy. So who needs enemies right now? You know, I may have some I don't even know about, but who cares? I'm covered by the God. When I got out and saw that on my goddamn own shower, God would do it. Y'all probably can't see it. See, God would do it. When I saw that, my whole mirror smoked out like that, but God would do it on there. I'm not worried about man. That ain't my main focus no more. Okay? I got God on my side, G-O-D. G-O-D on my side. Not man can't hurt me or harm me. You know? So we got bigger things to focus on, like the near future. And I don't know how long or when it's going to happen. Or you're gonna have to stand up, take that mark, or you won't be able to eat food, you won't be able to buy, you won't be able to do nothing. You're gonna have to take the mark of the beast to be able to buy, sell, eat, everything on thing. So I got bigger things to worry about in my head, you know. Well, when that time come, if I'm around, I don't know, you know. I don't know, but what you gonna do? You gonna die for Christ, or you just gonna take the mark? Cause God say anybody take that mark, boo, is doomed. You can hang it up. There's no forgiveness for that. You are doomed to hell, and we gonna be a target. The Christians gonna be a target. The ones that refuse to take the mark, we gonna be the target. They're gonna be chopping our heads off, beheading us because we didn't take the mark. And guess what? Just chop my head off because guess what? I gotta die anyway, and I'm not gonna take the mark and risk going to hell. And for cause see, all this is temporary. When you close your eyes, that's eternity, and you're gonna be in everlasting torture or everlasting peace. And if you take that mark, you're already doomed. So we got bigger things to be focusing on, boo. What y'all gonna do? You gonna take the mark like y'all took the jab? You let them jab you up. They got people got clotting issues right now with their hearts, dropping dead from heart attacks right now because they took that. What y'all gonna do? So I didn't let my career, I didn't let them tell me, oh, if you don't take it, you can't work in the, I don't care. I won't work in the medical field, boo, because you're not gonna subject me to that. And that's the same way I'm gonna be if it ever come down to the get down where taking some mark and taking the mark of the beast. I'm not doing it. They're gonna have to just take my head off because I'm gonna die for Christ. And that's just it. And that's what my head is at right now. I'm not worrying about that because guess what? Y'all think time's hard now. Time's gonna get worse and worse and worse. Worse and worse and worse. So what you gonna do? Die for Christ or you gonna roll with Satan? Because you take the mark, you're doomed. You're doomed. And the ones that don't take it, and you get killed for not taking it or murdered for not taking it, baby, you're gonna be in everlasting peace. And I'm gonna forever stand for Christ, boo. Forever. I ain't taking no jab. I don't need none of that. I get sick, my body's good and healthy enough to heal myself. There's so much stuff out here for self-healing. You don't need no doctor, none of that bull crap. None of it. It's what they want to do. They want to keep you bound. But yeah, it's gonna come a time where you're gonna have to take that mark. You're gonna have to scan your hand to buy. You don't take the mark, you won't be able to buy. You're gonna starve. You need to be trying to stock your cabinets up, stock your garages up. That's why I say I'm gonna do 12 months in an apartment and I'm gonna have to get me a house. Cause it's gonna be time to stock up perishable items, boo. Cause I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I wanna be prepared. The water, everything on thing, you know, but no. This ain't no time to be sitting around here wasting time, boo. What y'all gonna do? You gonna take a stand for Christ or you gonna take the mark? Because a lot of y'all ain't gonna be willing to starve. Can't buy food, can't buy water, can't do nothing. Y'all gonna take the mark. And that's gonna be the end when you close your eye. Because we all gotta go one day, boo. We all gotta go. And I already got my mind made up. I don't care. I don't give a darn. Because ain't nothing here on earth any goddamn way but misery and pain and a bunch of demons, a bunch of demonic people. So yeah, I will die for Christ. Y'all want to behead me, do whatever the hell you got to do. Let me die. I'm going to die anyway. I ain't taking no mark. I ain't putting nothing in my own. I'm not scanning nothing. None of that crap. So what I'm going to do? Starve to death? I'm going to have to prepare now. I'm going to have to buy a bunch of beef jerkies and stock it up. I mean, I don't know. I gotta start stocking up now because I don't know when it's going to happen. We might wake up and they say, hey, look, you have to do this. You have to take this mark. They're already doing it in like China already. They're already doing it in China. You know, people scanning, doing all kind of stuff, you know, putting that mark on them, you know, not doing none of that. I'm gonna die for Christ. Y'all can die for Satan, take the mark, and when you close your eyes, but you will close your eyes one day. Don't think you're gonna live forever, boo. That's eternity. See, this here gonna fade away. This is history. History. So that's what y'all need to be focusing on. Y'all need to be focusing on that. And stop being, demons. Stop being demons, boo. Just like the devil is real, God is real too. And he sits high and he looks low. Okay? So you don't have to like me. I don't care. I'm going to go to bed and sleep good at night and enjoy my last day off and come back and do it again. I'm not looking for nobody like me. As long as God love me and God is holding me and got me, that's all I need, boo. I don't get peace from mankind. Mankind don't give me peace, strength, happiness, you know? So we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, but, I choose not to deal with it. And sometimes, it's talked about so much till, you get tired of hearing it. You're like, oh my God, what else is going on here? Jesus Lord, what else is going on? Do something else have to happen for something else to be talked about? Because, it's just the same old buffoonery. You know? I don't know. But I'm not trying to be a people pleaser. I done that. It don't work. It has not worked for me. So don't let the look fool you. And don't think you could ever run game or play me stupid and think I'm some kind of dummy that I just jumped off the pot yesterday. No, I ain't just jumped off the pot yesterday, boo. I just lived life and I learned and I'm still learning today. But I don't have to please man because man want me to be on drama, on demon time, demonic time. Do that mean I have to run with the narrative or create my own narrative? It's a channel for everybody. There's a lot of positive channels on here. People talking about positive stuff, a lot of drama. More drama, though. More drama. But this is not the channel for it. Because I am the light and I choose not to be in darkness. And you can't mix dark with light. So I choose to leave people in darkness where they at. And I'm going to get over here to the light. Okay? But it's y'all choice, though. Because I could disappear again, but I don't have to disappear. I'm just saying. Because that let you know I don't give a damn. That let you know this is not my main focus. And I got better things to do and focus on. But no matter what, y'all never pleased. All y'all could do is, just be some little low-key haters and throw shots and do all this old buffoonery. You know? Why? I don't know. But, I learned to ignore things. I learned to utilize the tools necessary to get people gone out of your life. I use those tools that's set before me. You don't like me, you ain't got to rock with me. I won't lose no sleep. I won't lose no sleep. Okay? So, Just keep throwing every shot you can throw. And pray that Satan never get back a hold of me, you know? Because it's just not worth it. I didn't did it, you know? I can get down and dirty again. I can get down and dirty again. But right now, I don't have time. Don't come for me. If I didn't send for you, and we won't have no problems, and we won't have no issues. Stay in your lane. I stay in my lane. I'm not over there in your lane, messing with you, disturbing you, bothering you. I expect the same in return. Don't come in my neck of the woods, in my world, trying to be disruptive. I dare you. Because this is the girl that's gonna, baby, I got bigger things to focus on, bigger fish to fry. I have bigger fish to fry because if I go back and forth with you, you're just gonna block my blessings. I'm not on that waveform no more. Because that waveform will have me in prison. That waveform will have me locked up behind bars. Doing something, because see, I'm the type of person, do it and think about it after it's all said and done. Then it be too late. Then I gotta face the consequences. So I gotta always keep me in check. It ain't that I'm scared, terrified about nothing. Is I know what I would do. They don't call me crazy for nothing. And it's real life street stuff. They don't call me crazy for nothing. But she good people though. She good people. As long as you don't cross her. You cross her, but I'm bigger than that now. Nothing nobody can say can harm me, hurt me, boo. Did you see the message God told me he will do it? He's gonna do everything he said he's gonna do. I don't have to fear man. I don't fear man. Man is not keeping this heart pumping, boo. Man not doing that. So I gotta keep myself in check, in line too. A lot of battles I can't even fight because I don't want to risk the consequences of my actions of doing something stupid and thinking about it later. So what I'm gonna do is remove myself from the scene. I don't want to be the one hauled off. I don't want to be the one. So, but that's all the work of the enemy. That's what he do. He wants you to go there. He wants you to go do something stupid, and now you facing charges. You facing a life sentence or a death sentence or whatever, whatever. I want to live in my femininity. I want to live in the feminine, positive lifestyle, period. I want to wake up motivated with, positivity on my brain. I don't want to wake up having a battle with people, going back and forth with people, because where is it getting anybody on here? Got people crashing out. Y'all heard about Onan TV crashed out. This is what the devil want. He got 30-something years. Yeah, I know. He got 30-something years. And guess what? He was a great YouTube blogger. He was a great blogger. But guess what? He got 32 years now, or 30-some odd years in prison because of his actions. He allowed Satan to take him there. So we have to learn from other people's experiences also. He got upset, got his blicky, and he did the fool. Now he doing 30-something years. See, I don't want to be in that seat. Oh, they did this to her and she, got him, she messed him off. Now she's sitting in prison, Ain't nobody gonna, baby, I'm telling you, when you go to prison, jail, People forget about you in there, boo. That's like the next step to being dead. Nobody give a darn about you. So I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. Because guess what? Life is gonna steady go on. Gonna steady go on. So yeah, old name TV is, locked up. You wanna see him for a very long time. Good content creator. Good content creator. But that's how the enemy do. He wants you to get riled up. He wants you to get agitated, and do something stupid. Yeah, he be rooting you on. Go, go, go. Now look. And I bet if he can change that right now today, he will change that situation. He will change that situation. A lot of people will change the situation. And I don't want to be the one, oh my God. So I don't deal with buffoonery. I don't deal with a whole lot of people in my world, my circle. I just want peace in my life. I don't want the negative vibes. I don't just want it no more. It's just too much stress on the brain. I'm going to let y'all have that. Y'all can shoot all the darts, all the shots. As long as you're not physically harming me, your words don't mean jack to me. I done been called every name but the child of God. Your words do not hurt me. Your words is not stopping nothing in my life. Oh, another thing, let me tell you. Y'all better stop tapping into that old wicked, satanic, all that old psychic mess. Leave that mess alone. Because I know that psychic on here telling people, yeah, them people, let me tell you about the psychics. Yes, they can tap into stuff, but they're talking to actual demons. This is how they know everything about you, everything going on in your life. Trust me, I know, because I used to do that psychic bull crap, and they used to tell me so much stuff that was so real in my life, but yeah, they know. But they're getting that from another realm, the demonic realm, boo. It's not of God. And if you look in the Bible, it tells you do not tap into none of that witchcraft, none of that psychic crap, none of that. Those people are demonic, they are witches, and they're going to burn in hell. It's a special place for them in hell. So don't be fooled, because they know, yeah, they told me a lot of things. And guess what? God said do not mess with them because they will defile you. Y'all don't understand.